But it's been fine. I really enjoy it. You can do things with hard disk recording, especially in terms of editing, that you cannot approach with tape. Makes it very, very easy to, for instance, comp together a vocal. Makes it very, very easy for me to do the music for the show. They could not do the music for this show and get the results they get for the budget they have as fast as they need it done in any other way. But to have one person like me do it and sequence it all up. I mean, there's just not time and there's just not money to get a band together and go in the studio and have everybody play and see if that's right. And then if it's not, you got to go back and hire the band again and do it again. I can do whatever fixes they need real fast overnight because I can do it myself and not have to worry about, oh, that guy's not available now. He played on this, but he's not there now. So. The technology really makes things possible that just could not otherwise be done.
Have you done any film work?
No, not any feature films. I would like to do that. So far it's just been TV.
Okay.
But I would really like to do that. Anybody out there want to hire me? I'll do it. I can do it.
So you have a studio in Venice?
No.
Studio?
No, it's at Sybil's house in Encino. It's a very, very good working situation for me because anytime I want to, I can just go out there and do whatever I want.
Do you make a lot of money, or do you make a decent living?
I make a decent living. The money, the budget for music on a comedy TV show, even though it is the top show on CBS, is not big. I don't make per week what I made on the last Zappa tour per week. But, again, it's residuals down the line. It's mailbox money. When the shows replay, every time they do a rerun, which they've done quite a few of, I make through ASCAP, which is, there's ASCAP and BMI, the companies that track those sort of things and pay the composers for their work. ASCAP tracks that stuff, and I'll get a check for what they reran last July and last September and all. So the mailbox money will be starting very soon.
Okay, and then one ideological question. In Finland, and I think also in Europe, musicians get paid also after they have done these sessions.
Mm-hmm.
So when there is radio broadcasts, they get money
right
for the airtime.
Mm-hmm.
And here it's one-shot deal, so to say. You
well,
get money and then it stops after the sessions. But in Finland, money comes in all the time.
It used to be that only the artists, in other words, the vocalists, would get royalties for a record in the States. That issue has been addressed to some degree. What happens now is that every year in August, there is a fund that goes to pay musicians who have done recordings a taste, a small portion of the royalties that have been earned by their work. It's not still anything that approaches, Michael Jackson makes all the money from and Quincy Jones, they make all the money from the record, but Michael Boddicker or whoever else comes into play, they don't get anywhere near the amount of money. And I mean, the fact is, the people are going to buy a Michael Jackson record, not a Michael Boddicker record. So I think it's appropriate that the artist makes the lion's share of the monies. But I think it's also appropriate that the musicians get some too, because their work is being used again and again and again. So now there is this, we call it the magic check. It comes every August, and you don't really know how much it's going to be, but according to what you did the previous year, and all the previous years as well, you'll make some money from that fund, which comes from the royalties on those records. So it's a little better than it used to be, but still probably not what it ought to be.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.